सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारंभम करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा. This prayer in front of Goddess of Learning Ma Saraswati, I am dedicating on behalf of you all new freshers who are going to start their new journey in education here at this very excellent campus of the Assam Royal Global University. I welcome you all to this Deeksharambh ceremony, Deeksharambh 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very learned politician from Nagaland, the Education and Tourism Minister, Temjen Imnalong, as the chief guest of the ceremony. I welcome you, sir, and it is so befitting the Higher Education Minister and a very learned man who has studied at his higher education the Hindu religion, the Sanatan religion, who had also studied Islamic religion, and who is practicing Christianity, a man who has knowledge of various religion. You can imagine what kind of discourse you are going to listen to a while later. Today we have another scholar, the present appointed Vice Chancellor of Guwahati University, a very good friend of ours, out and out, an educationist, Sri Nanigopal Mahantaji. I am sure his deliberation is again going to be very, very fruitful for the freshers and the teachers present here. I also welcome few parents who are present here, and I know that many of the fresher students and the parents are seeing this program in the various auditorium seminar hall online in the campus. My dear freshers, I congratulate each one of you for choosing Royal Global University for your future destination for higher education. This center of excellence will provide you the best opportunities of teaching and learning and research. While this is a center of excellence in quality education, discipline, known for its value system and all-round development opportunities, we are providing one of the best and finest infrastructure which is possible in this country. Today, since we have two very great scholars, learned people, I am sure we all will be interested to listen to them more. However, as the Chancellor of this university, I must share some of my thoughts which is relevant for the freshers. You might have seen these videos where you have seen that parents are come to drop their words to the campus. Even yesterday, the Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland also came to the campus to drop his daughter for studies in this campus. I could see the tears, the kind of expectations, the aspirations and ambitions and hopes in the eyes of these parents. Now it is the duty, and you know, by putting hard-earned income, they have sent you to this campus. Now it is your duty that these tears should not fail. If in next 2, 3, 4, 5 years of your career, whatever courses you may pursue, if you do not succeed in your goal, these tears will go in vain. And my request to all of you should be that you should fulfill the ambition of your own and your parents. I know many of you have scored very high marks. You are on scholarship from 100% to 25%. Yet another set of students who might not have scored very high marks. Nevertheless, I'd like to quote something which is very relevant as to how much importance of high marks is there in life. Is there a correlation between successful people and the marks they secured in their academic career? Companies are reported to have decided not to take top rankers because they were found to have tunnel vision. Of course, not always. It is true that hardly any country is run by rank holders. It is those who dabbled in much more than mere academics who seem to fit the job. So, what is the big deal? 10 years down the line, it won't matter which school or college one went to or how much one scored. Don't we all know what qualities matters on the stage of life? All that goes into building one's character or personality are acquired in the course of day-to-day life and not by scoring high marks in examination. And as such, there is nothing to be nervous for those students who might not have scored well. You have ample opportunity while pursuing your higher education, and when you go to the real stage of life, by these practices, you can become a very successful person. Love your university. I know many of you must have chosen this university as your choice, but many might have come by compulsion. But once you have been selected, once you have got admission in this university, my humble request to you, as Royalite, you feel proud of this university. Feel proud in saying people that I am a Royalite, I am a student of Royal Global University. And after you have completed your various courses here, you should feel proud that you are the alumni of this university. This university is your alma mater. And one more thing. I would like to quote two important things. One relevant to Chandrayaan 3 soft landing and another from our epics. During Chandrayaan 3, the team of the scientists included many of the scientists who did not pursue their education in IITs and the top-notch university or institutions in the country of the world. There were many who were the engineers from so-called second-string engineering colleges. The graduates of the top engineering schools, the prestigious IIT, IISc, were largely absent there. The first echelon of Indian engineering talent is scooped by the likes of Apple, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, and the big multinational companies and the prestigious MBA schools. It shows the depth of talent in India. It can afford to give away the top batch and still have enough left over to the soft land a spacecraft in the moon. So there is nothing to worry that you are not selected in IIT or that top notch. And even Chanakya ji has said, what is the role of an institution in making a student? It is not that the institution is enough, which provides you everything. It is only a part of the role of the institution which come into play. The sloka goes like this: Acharyat padamadatte, padam shishya swamedaya, kalena padamadatte, padam sah brahmacharivya. Meaning thereby, only 1/4 of the learning comes from the teachers, the institution. The 1/4 comes from your own intellect. 1/4 comes from time and experience, and the last 1/4 comes for the peers. Degree only a license. I know you are in the race of getting a degree, a job. But do you think that this degree is going to help you? And I like to quote 2-3 important things in this respect. As you all have come 12th pass, I'll give you a story of movie 12th Fail and story of a student who somehow could manage to pass 12 and then drop out. Both are very important. Movie you might have seen. Please play the movie.
ये आपका कौन सा अटेम्प्ट है?
लास्ट अटेम्प्ट है मैम।
और सिलेक्ट नहीं हुए तो?
कोई बात नहीं, हार नहीं मानूंगा, रार नहीं ठानूंगा। अपने लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति तक नहीं रुकूंगा मैं।
लास्ट अटेम्प्ट है, लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति कैसे होगी?
आईपीएस बनना लक्ष्य नहीं है मैम, लक्ष्य तो देश को सुधारना है। अगर मेरा सिलेक्शन नहीं होता है तो मैं गांव जाके टीचर बनूंगा और बच्चों को पढ़ाऊंगा कि चीटिंग छोड़नी होगी, और अगर वो उस उम्र में ये बात समझ जाएंगे तो जीवन में कभी चीटिंग नहीं करेंगे। और ये बात मुझे तब सूझी जब एक दिन नेहरू विहार की लाइट चली गई थी और मैं स्ट्रीट लैम्प के नीचे पड़ रहा था कि इफ आई कैन नॉट बी द सन दैट लाइट्स अप द अर्थ, if I cannot be the sun that shines upon the, I can still be a lamp and light up my street.
So, you might have understood, the purpose should not be the degree. The purpose was not to become the IPS officer, but it was something else which he could have even done without being IPS degree, go to the village and teach the students not to cheat, thereby they will never cheat in life. So your purpose should not be acquiring a degree. Purpose should be something else. It could be only a means. And I'm sure once you are here, by any way you will get the degree. Of course, in front of the Vice Chancellor and all people, it's not that easy too, because you will have to attend classes and you will have to attend minimum 75% classes, no compromise whatsoever. But nevertheless, you will get a degree. But what is important, you should have a purpose in life. That's most important message of mine to my dear students. Secondly, this degree, the classroom syllabus is not enough. What you need to do, Vice Chancellor has already said many things about that. You need to be very, very skillful. You need to be innovative. And you must be thinking out of box. As I said, I am going to give you example of a student. His name is Kishan Bagadia from Dibrugarh. He just somehow managed to pass class 12. And you might have heard about him that in all-in-one messaging app he developed, sitting at home, which fetched him 416 crores from a US company. And now he's in US earning every year 50 crores, and by his new innovation, he'll be earning more. His younger brother, Kulan Bagadia, is equally talent genius. He just passed out class 10 and not pursued further higher education. And he has also he is here only, but he has also developed so many softwares and apps by which he is earning crores of money. And this fellow Bagadia just did his class 12 from commerce. Many of you are from arts and commerce. Don't think that technology needs science education or engineer or computer engineering. It is only out of box thinking. This is the burning example, a student, a boy from our state, Mr. Bagadia. Attitude matters. We will teach you everything, we will give you a lot of opportunities for becoming skillful. But this being positive attitude has to be developed by yourself. You need to practice positive attitude. Narayan Murthy ji has said long time back, while they interview students, it becomes very difficult for them to reject or select, because most of the students come from IITs and IIMs and all big institutions, and becomes very, very difficult. So their recruiting team basically see the students who are having positive attitude, they select them. And they know the people who have positive attitude, because talent is equal in most of them. The people with positive attitude, with 6 months training, they excel in their career. That's the role of positive attitude in your life. And of course, everybody will expect you to be entrepreneur, and you will get ample opportunity that we provide such educations, such systems in our incubation center. Try to be entrepreneur. Try to give back to the society. Don't look for a job only. And in spite of the fact that you have a degree, you have got knowledge, you have got information, you have got skill, you become entrepreneur. Unless strong value system and ethical values are imbibed in you, rest of the things are not going to help you much. So my dear student, it's important while you pursue your education here that positive attitude and value system should be very strongly imbibed in you. Two more things. VC had rightly said, he started with the biggest challenge for you. I was taken aback, but then end of the speech he said that the climatical change. I will say that the biggest challenge is the challenge of survivability of the mankind. The other challenges you all will address, I know, but I pursue the biggest challenge for you, future generation, is the survivability, the climatic change, the global warming, the lack of water reservoirs, and as such, it becomes very pertinent that unless you, each one of you, are concerned about these future challenges and you do not think of addressing this planet will not be fit for our survivability. When not to talk of getting a degree, become an entrepreneur, generate the wealth, most important thing is that this planet should be fit for our survivability. At Royal Global Campus, we have taken a decision that this will be a full green campus. You might have seen huge amount of greenery here, but we are going to make it a micro forest kind of campus in the next 3 years, because I know now you see where is the best infrastructure, where is the best quality education, but in 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, parents will also see a campus where survivability is possible, where pure oxygen is possible, and I'm sure in that race, Royal Global University will stand tall. Last, which is very close to my heart, I am really concerned about our generation, which is running after the Western culture. Sir has studied many religions. We will take his take on this as well, if time permits. But I think our Indian culture, heritage is so rich that we need to rediscover and we need to practice our Bharatiya Gyan. It is said that भारतस्य प्रतिष्ठे द्वय संस्कृतम संस्कृतिस्तथा, भारत की प्रतिष्ठा दो ही चीज़ों से है, संस्कृत भाषा और हमारी संस्कृति से। इसलिए मेरे प्यारे बच्चों, मैं आपको यह अनुरोध करूंगा कि हमारी संस्कृति से आप ओतप्रोत हों, वेस्टर्न संस्कृति से नहीं। हमारी संस्कृति जितनी साइंटिफिक है उतनी उनकी नहीं। इसलिए मेरा ये आपसे निवेदन रहेगा कि आप हमारी संस्कृति जो हमें क्या सिखाती है, वसुदेव कुटुंब की फिलॉसफी हमें समझाती है, अयम निजय परो व्यक्ति गणना लघु चेतसाम उदार चरिता नाम तू वसुदेव कुटुंबकम। वेस्टर्न कल्चर हमें सिखाता है सेल्फिश बनना, और हमारी संस्कृति सिखाती है पूरे विश्व को अपना कुटुंब समझें। हमारी संस्कृति सिखाती है क्या, सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु माँ कश्चित् दुःख भाग् भवेत्। सबका कल्याण की फिलॉसफी हमारी संस्कृति सिखाती है। हमारी संस्कृति में, हमारे एपिक्स में बच्चों के कुछ गुणों और कुछ फॉरबिडन चीज़ों की कहा गया है, तो हमारी संस्कृति को अडॉप्ट करते हुए आप लोग इन चीज़ों का भी ध्यान रखिएगा। काक चेष्टा वको ध्यानम स्वान निंद्रा तथैव च अल्पहारी गृह त्यागी विद्यार्थी पंचलक्षणम। यू ऑल नो अबाउट दैट, बट देर आर 8 थिंग्स विच आर फॉरबिडन एज पर द श्लोका ऑफ चाणक्य रिटेन 2000 years ago। कामम क्रोधम तथा लोभम स्वादम श्रृंगार कौतुके अति निद्रा अति सेवे च विद्यार्थी भ्रष्ट वर्जयत। ये 8 चीज़ें हमेशा वर्जित है। क्या? काम, एडल्ट्री, एंगर, ग्रीड, टेस्ट, मेकअप, mischievous play, excessive sleep, and flattery are the 8 vices which should be prohibited during student life. A student should renounce these 8 vices completely. हमें अगर अपने देश को 2047 जो हमारा प्रधानमंत्री जी का सपना है विश्व गुरु बनने का, वह तभी सफल होगा जब हम हमारे भारतीय संस्कृति में ओतप्रोत होकर आगे बढ़ें, अपनी शिक्षा यहाँ ग्रहण करें। आप सबों को एक बार फिर से मेरी बहुत बहुत शुभकामना। रॉयल में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत। धन्यवाद।